start this riff on the 5th fret of the low E string, the 2nd finger, and the 1st finger is going to play the 4th fret of the A string, and then back to the 5th fret on the low E, and back to the 4th fret on the A, and we're going to slide up from 4 to 7 there. Hit that 7th fret again on the A, then open E and open A. Our first bar. One time. I'm going to go down, 1st finger here, 2nd fret on the low E, 3rd finger, 4th fret on the A. Back to that 2nd fret on the low E. Back to the 4th on the A with the 3rd finger, and slide this up to 9th fret. I'm going to grab 7th fret with the 1st finger on the D string. Back to that 9th fret on the A, then an open D string. So that's 2nd riff. Them both together. Then we're going to repeat the first riff again exactly as it was the first time. So 5, 4, 5, 4, slide to 7, hit it again, open E A. We're going to start the second part of this second riff the same as the first, so it starts with 2 on the E, 4 on the A, back to 2 on the E, 4 on the A, and then also the slide up to 9. We're going to hit the 9 twice. That's where it changes there. Then we've got a 7 on the low E, 1st finger, and an open A. So the whole second part of that riff. Put that last riff together, so okay, now the whole riff. Slowly. Okay, so the only note that you really need to take care of is when we hit the open D string. So we hit the A afterwards to start the riff again. It kind of has a bit of dissonance there. It doesn't sound so great. So try and kill it off with your left hand as you put the A note down, or the 5th fret of the low E. So just before we go into the chorus, there's one bar that links the verse and chorus together. All we're going to do is put the 2nd finger down on the A string at the 7th fret, and the 1st finger at the 6th fret of the D. I'm going to pick low E, then the A at the 7th fret, back to the low E, then that 6th fret on the D. Then we go back to 7, open E, and then actually an open D. It doesn't sound good on its own, but in context it works. So and then we start the chorus riff. Right, so the chorus riff starts off with an open A. I'm going to use the 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the G and slide it up to the 6th fret. Then we're going to grab 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the D, and then the 5th fret with the 1st finger on the A. And back to 7 on the D, and 5 on the A. I'm going to hit 7 on the D again, and slide down immediately to 4. this shape, we're going to hit the 2nd fret on the low A with the 1st finger, back to the 4th fret on the D, then back to the A, and to the D, the 2nd and 4th frets. And then the 2nd time we hit that 4, we're going to slide up to 6. Then hit 4 on the G string, back to 6 on the D, then to an open D string. So far we got then we repeat the first part of the riff. After the slide to 6, we're going to hit 6 again on the D, and then 7th fret with the pinky on the A, and then open A. So, and then the whole thing repeats. Okay, a little bit slower. Back into the verse, exactly the same as the first time through. And then after we go into the chorus for the 2nd time, we've got the same linking. So 2nd time through the chorus, we play exactly the same thing, only backwards. So the first ending of the riff is actually now the 2nd ending, and the 2nd ending is now the 1st. So it starts off the same, but instead of going to the higher part here, we're going to go, so hit 6 again, and then 7 on the A to open. And then we'd swap it around that way. So that'd be the first part of the riff, and the actual first part of the riff would be the 2nd part of the riff. I hope that makes sense. So it would be like that. A little bit slower for you. Last time through, when we gone through that last little section, and we finish off with a little A chord here. So it's open A, 2nd fret on the 7th fret of the D, and 6th fret on the G with the 1st finger. Just part of an A triad. Little strum of that, and that's the last chord in the song.